There's much on the line in today's match between Collingwood and Sydney. We have one of last week's winners up against further insight on where these teams sit in the pecking order. The skipper leads their team out onto the field. Joins me. Who's your pick today, Huff?
G'day, Hutto. It's hard to pick a winner. We'll see two sides who have their weaknesses, of course, but both are also very capable of playing high-pressure, skillful footy. It'll be interesting to see who can maintain that for longer.
Thanks for those insights, Huff. Plenty of noise and excitement as we await the coin toss. A lot has been said about this match during the week. Time to find out who's right and who's wrong. Cameron wins the first tap. De Goey, he's besieged. Side bottom. You can't question his commitment. Set sail for home, and he is delivered.
He's a terrific asset with his pace and skills, and that was another example.
The Pies on the board early. Grundy showing his skills. Parker, can he force his way through? Delivers a long ball. McDonald is hard to beat one-on-one.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work.
That will do his confidence the world of good to start like that.
Score. Cameron wins the tap. De Goey, he's stopped in his tracks. Side bottom. There goes the kick inside the 50. McCreary. Schiltz, he's already got one. Now he's got two.
So often he provides great energy for them up front, and he's done it again.
The Pies restore their one-goal buffer. Cameron with a deft tap. De Goey, Parker, Campbell. He ran into a brick wall. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Grundy wins it. Side bottom. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Mills. He's set upon. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Grundy gets his hand to it. Goulden, McInerney, Mills. Can he find a teammate? No one can mark. Frampton. Clever kick. Dacos can keep it moving. That's skillful. Side bottom. Kicks to space. This is good ball movement. Looking for two in a row. Cunningham tries to spike it out of the danger zone. It's a goal.
These defenders might be in for a long day if their midfield doesn't start working harder.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. The big men fly. Parker, Goulden, under pressure. He's suddenly a popular man. The Swans should score here. Warner, desperate defence. Papley, it's there!
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
One straight kick the difference. Good ruck work. Adams. He's made a hot start to this match. McLean marks at centre-half forward. Who will stand under that? Moore went bang. Quaynor. It's a tough game. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Rucks go at it. Parker. It's a desperate tackle. McInerney. It's no place for the faint-hearted. McDonald. It's a goal.
He might just be in for a big day.
Three goals apiece this term. The two big men do battle. Side bottom. Good tackle. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Grundy got his palm to it. Parker. Mills. What's he got on offer? Howe went bang. Look at him go. A chance to clear now. Dacos. Quaynor can run, and that's a great hand pass. Searching kick. The Pies moving the ball well. This deserves a goal. He's hit up the lead. The defence is disorganised. Myercheck demanded the footy and got it.
Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
They moved that ball beautifully indeed. They're hard to defend at their skillful best.
The Pies were underdogs coming in. Palms it down. DeGoey. Mills. Murphy intercepts the hand pass. Schiltz. Who's at home? Cox finds himself unattended.
This to make a good start, a very good one.
Goes at goal, and that is an opportunity gone begging.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Blakey heads wide with the kick in. Cunningham. That's good work rate. They're moving the footy well here. Can he hit a target? Murphy takes an excellent grab. Delightfully done. DeGoey in the right spot. Markov for a 3-goal game. It's there. They've pinched a break.
The Pies are really attacking the contest and looking dangerous when they get the ball forward.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Grundy punches it out of the ruck. Parker needing support. Rowbottom. McLean! Too big, too strong, too good.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Punch clear. Side bottom. Closed him down. Bombs it in. Punched away. Quaynor. No easy exit. Gets his kick despite the heat. Howe. The aerialist will battle for this ball. No one can mark. Goulden. The defenders will be nervous. Maynard had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Normally delivers. Mitchell. The Pies showing some good signs early. They've opened them up here. Thought his way through it. Murphy. Probing ball. DeGoey. Mitchell can run and gun. McCreary. The defence has fallen down. Hill has found some space. He's kicked it high. Parker wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Ignoring the corridor for now. Campbell receives a neat pass at halfback. Warner gives it everything. Quaynor, where would they be without him? He's generally a good kick. Quality delivery by foot. Frampton. Schiltz. That's an aggressive handball. Dacos throws it on the boot. McCreary fumbles it. Terrific forward pressure. Rowbottom. Goulden with a chance to run. Towards the boundary line. Papley. He's got under that one. McDonald! Strong grab.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Snap it goal. Good looking kick. It's home.
Showing exactly why they want the ball in his hands.
One-point game. Grundy smashes it out of there. Rowbottom, solid tackle. He's been busy so far. Moore wins it back. Great mark. His field kicking is normally first rate. Pendlebury has found some space. DeGoey, the Pies look well drilled. Rampy making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He's got support. Warner mops that one up. McInerney heads towards half forward. It must be his birthday. Doesn't often waste it. It's come unstuck. He might have thought about the corridor. Heaney, great hands there. Grundy. Maynard saves the day. Can they get something going? Murphy. Kicks laterally. Dacos. Good looking kick. Mitchell. Heads towards the half-forward flank. Unable to get it inside 50. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Amati has a vice-like grip. Can he impose himself on the match? That's well played. Crunching tackle. Mitchell desperate to win it back. The Swans have denied them the corridor. Good disciplined defence. Rampy. He's caught. Mills. Boot. DeGoey rolling the sleeves up. Alarm bells are ringing.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
That might attract a pack. He's off target.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Blakey tasked with the kick in. Hamlin marks in the back pocket. Good kick. Lloyd. He doesn't waste many. Goulden. The Pies guarding the corridor. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
There were plenty of goals in that first quarter and much to enthuse both sets of supporters. Coaches are always trying to find ways of stopping each other from scoring, though, so it wouldn't be a surprise to see goals become a little more difficult to come by as the match unfolds.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Grundy slaps it out. Adams. Papley. Is anyone home? Heaney can go back and put them in front.
Kicking at his first.
It's a high ball.
He completely miscued that.
Out wide with the kick. Good thinking and good execution too. Maynard working hard and presenting well. Honours the lead. What a game he's having. Pendlebury picking their way through. Murphy. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. DeGoey. Hill. Poor hand pass there, and we've got a throw in.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
Both coaches would be concerned about how easily the opposition midfielders are moving the footy at times.
Side bottom. Dacos in some space now. They cannot keep him quiet. Mitchell, they've worked it well.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
That's a classy finish. We've become accustomed to that from him.
The Pies are doing enough to keep their noses in front. Grundy got his palm to it. Parker read it well. Robot, he'll be sore in the morning. Papley. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
He'd kick this more often than not.
They'll bide their time.
Lost his radar there.
Moving the footy laterally. Pendlebury. And they're away. Maynard on a lead. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Murphy. Towards half forward with the kick. Lloyd went bang. Hamling is cool under pressure. He's run into trouble. The umpire will have it. Cameron wins the hit out. Dacos. Parker. Well done. He's everywhere at the moment. Thumped away. Another stoppage. This time a boundary throw in.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Swans aren't getting full value for their inside 50s. They need to tidy up their delivery to give their forwards the best chance.
DeGoey, Dacos takes the hand pass. The umpire says he had no prior. Grundy with a deft tap. Parker, the kick was centimetre perfect towards full forward. McDonald is the man on the spot and is marked.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger Lockett, the way he used his body. Then went back and put it straight through the middle.
The Swans are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Cox wins the hit out. He's besieged. Dacos. Lloyd with the smother. Maybe that can lift them. Rowbottom working hard and being rewarded. Papley. They could be in front in a minute. No one can mark. Dacos, a model of consistency. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. Rowbottom. He just keeps racking up disposals. Campbell uses the non-preferred. Good work rate.
Oh, I'm not sure he's got the journey from there.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Nothing wrong with having a go, but it might have been a better option to set that one up to the top of the square.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. Moore in the clear. Frampton with a chance to relieve the pressure. Hand pass cut off. Couldn't burst through.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
He's got an option in the centre square. Side bottom. That's good work rate. Dacos. Nice little give. The Pies can build something here. Hurried kick goes very wide. I think he called for that. He's giving 100%. They've put themselves under pressure. He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has.
And finally over the line.
Blakey heads wide with the kick in. Hamling presents in space. He's hit up the lead. The Pies forcing them out wide. What can they muster from the back half? Goes very wide. No one can mark. And we'll have a throw in.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
We've seen some quality attacking play so far, and hopefully it continues. It's been great to watch.
The two big men do battle. Parker. It's a hot footy. Dacos. Good tackle. Schiltz. Cox gets the kick away. Defence 101 there. Myercheck. He's got it.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
Underway once more. Grundy punch. What does he do with it? Key contest coming up. Howe does well under pressure. Rampy spoils. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Goes long. Quaynor spoils. Frampton. He's so clean with the footy. Schiltz. That's almost worth a kick. De Goey. Who's front and centre? Hill. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Goulden gets back and should repel. Warner. Thumped away. Murphy. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Manages to find a teammate. Kicks to half forward. Myercheck. Into the pocket he goes. Thumped away. Lloyd. He's set upon. Great tackling technique there. Grundy with the tap. Parker. No easy exit. Rowbottom. He's suddenly a popular man. Goulden. Some indirect ball movement here. Look at the space he's got to work with. Maynard clears the area. Grundy is there, heads for the pocket. Moore wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. The kick is precise. Frampton can get it and go. Mitchell. Grundy takes an excellent grab. Just has to hit a target. Quaynor, where would they be without him? Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Frampton. Schiltz in some space on the wing. Mitchell. Good handball. De Goey. They're building something dangerous here. Heads for full forward. McCartan. The Swans under great pressure. Kicks to a contest. Warner. Quality delivery by foot. This is promising. Haywood. Marks. Will he go the bomb? Punched away. Side bottom. I don't think he meant to smother it. Terrific tackle. Mitchell has found some space. Up and under. Grundy wins it back. Great mark. McInerney. He's completely shanked it. Rowbottom. That's come off the instep. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
Sets a task for the forwards. No one can mark. McLean. He's got it.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
Both sides have struggled to generate momentum so far. Good ruck work. Rowbottom. Bit of a nothing kick. Mills in the middle. Goulden. Can they find a late goal? McInerney has a way of drawing the footy.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
To give them the lead. He's done it.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
So a timely goal late in the piece. Cox showing his skills. Closed him down. That's a dreadful hand pass, truth told. Rowbottom. McInerney. Maynard. Spoils. Mills. Lurking menacingly. Amati. That foray forward amounts to nothing. Goulden went bang. Well, that was a fascinating first half, but there's still lots to play out as the players head from the field for a well-deserved break. Time to check in with Gary.
We've got a pretty exciting match on our hands. It should be a gripping second half. It'll be interesting to see what changes the coaches have made in the break as they try to get the upper hand, though the fundamental messages will have been reinforced.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Important clearance here. Dacos is there in the clinches. De Goey at centre-half forward. Good hands. Cox. I think that's online. It is. They've hit the front.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Pies are really taking it to them today. The big men fly. Dacos. They've got them on the overlap. Good thinking and good execution too. He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Lloyd with the footy. Hamlin works hard to present. I've liked his game today. De Goey with the big fist. Markov keeps it low. Misses the target and it's out of play.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
Oh, I'm glad I'm not out there playing in the back line. It's a tough job today.
Grundy has rucked tirelessly. Mills, he'll be sore in the morning. He hasn't struck that well at all. The Swans have a chance to push back now. Goes laterally. Cunningham. That's a quality hand pass. Campbell, what can they generate? Warner in the clear on centre wing. Frampton spoils. Pendlebury. He's wrapped up. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Into the middle with the kick. Dacos takes the logical option. Markov. It's a tough game. Elliott. He'll feel that one. A bit of a panicked handball. Rampy. Parker. Haywood lays it off. He'll work all day. Rowbottom running in support. Maynard reads the ball so well. That's good vision. Sees something he likes. He's been dispossessed.
Run down. Great chase. Must kick goal in a close match.
Can he finish it off? Just needs an accurate kick now. This is travelling close to the behind post. A disappointing effort. McLean drops into the hole and marks.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Snap around the body. It's there.
He's been on song today, so we really shouldn't be surprised that he converted that one.
It's a good old-fashioned arm wrestle. Big clearance to win here. Rowbottom leading by example. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Adams showing some desperation. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Grundy had his measure today. Dacos swoops. Rampy spoils. Lloyd honours the lead. Clever handball. They'll sweep this ball forward. They've got it deep. That's great play.
For a little breathing space.
Needs that to come back.
It's a big play from a big player. The contested mark.
The Swans with a bit of breathing space now. Cox gets his hand to it. Dacos is a clearance beast. Lloyd. Mills. No one can mark. Murphy. Cox. They're a big chance here. Lloyd got a fist in. Rowbottom attracted a crowd. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Grundy, the winner there. Good ruck work and good roving too. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Campbell hunting the footy. Adams, he put himself in the line of fire. He's besieged. De Goey, this is promising. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. Cox smashes it out of there. Side bottom absorbs the pressure. He's caught. Schiltz, Mitchell fighting hard. Good build up. Markov, the Pies will be in front of his accurate. He is.
3 goals straight, and he's certainly making the most of his opportunities.
The Pies have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Rucks go at it. De Goey. Was he taken high? Mills. Lloyd. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. He's run into trouble. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Cameron punches it out of the ruck. De Goey. This is great pressure footy. He's normally good on his non-preferred.
The non-preferred lets him down.
Thumped away. Murphy has a paddock in front of him. Mitchell met solidly. Mills gets to it first. He'll be dragged if he keeps doing that. Kicks inside the forward 50. Elliott read it well and claims the mark.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Towards the goal mouth. Punched away. Blakey. He ran into a brick wall. Grundy. And they're out of trouble. Pendlebury. Spoils. Quick kick towards centre half forward. Crisp. Might be just outside his range. He hasn't been himself today. Cunningham. Needs to be quick. Hamling. With a chance to relieve the pressure. Mitchell. Spoils. Mills. Who was he aiming for? Haywood needs a good decision. He's suddenly a popular man. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Cameron gets his hand to it. De Goey leading from the front. Side bottom. Crisp. They've picked their way through. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that. Punched away. And they see it out.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
This is a cracking game of footy. There'll always be plenty of mistakes made, but if you can consistently make your opposition pay for theirs, the job becomes much easier.
McInerney, Pendlebury affects the turnover. Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
The Swans will breathe a sigh of relief that turnover didn't cost them.
The ball's been living at one end. Have they weathered the storm? Parker uses the body well. Frampton went bang. Warner couldn't get an effective disposal. Crunching tackle. McCreary has it now on centre wing. Delivers it inside 50. Rampy spoils. Lloyd was afforded latitude. He won't be happy with that one. Murphy wins it back. Great mark. They've coughed it up. Not good footy there. Dishes it off. De Goey. The Pies moving the ball well. Elliott is the man on the spot and is marked.
A bit of wriggle room if he can kick this.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
It's not for nothing the third quarter is known as the Premiership quarter.
The Pies, with 3 in a row now, they're playing well. Cameron slaps it out. Dacos, solid tackle. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Crisp, great body work.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Delivers a long ball.
That's a shank.
The Swans might be able to start something. The kick was centimetre perfect. Cunningham can keep it moving. That'll go close to the line. Florence gets to the front spot. He's had little impact so far. Adams, he's set upon. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Cameron with a deft tap. Adams, Mills. That didn't travel far enough. They're moving the footy quickly. That's an impressive mark. One behind.
Accuracy in front of goal is so important, particularly in a close game.
Back into play. Side bottom with a chance to run. It's a desperate tackle out of the congestion. Parker has brought his own ball. One behind.
The Pies have got to be a bit sharper in defence. They're fortunate they weren't punished on that occasion.
Quaynor tasked with the kick in. Frampton in the clear. Can he find a teammate? Florence spoils. Dacos only knows one way. It's a hot footy. Important clearance here. Crisp, DeGoey. Three-quarter time and still anyone's game. Time for the coaches to see if they can will their charges over the line. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
This is anyone's game. There's little between the sides in contested ball and clearances. So if one side can get on top in those areas, it will go a long way to winning the game. No one's going to give an inch, though. I think we may have a last-minute thriller in our hands.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
Success here would bring the margin back to under a goal.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
It's a disappointing miss, but it created an opportunity that perhaps not many would have.
Quaynor brings it back in. Frampton presents in space. Scrambled kick out wide. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
Football's a game of mistakes, and both sides are making plenty. The key is where you make them and what the damage is.
Dacos, the Pies, under great pressure. Grundy gathers, cops some unwanted attention.
And he's done for holding the ball.
Kicks to space, Cameron. He's been quiet. Elliott, Crisp. What's he got on offer? Quality delivery by foot. On centre wing, Frampton. Dacos can run with the footy. This deserves a goal. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Clever kick. The Swans have got out of jail. Adams, incisive handball. Blakey, normally creative. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Goes goalward, and he's off target. Lloyd heads wide with the kick in. Cunningham has found some space. That could come back to bite. Florence! That's one for the highlights reel. Blakey. Slick hands. Dacos popped up out of nowhere. It's a tough game.
The crowd cries ball when they get their wish.
A good kick here and they'll be in business. Parker. Florence. Crosses the paint. No one can mark. Heaney. This will be a close thing.
They're peppering the goals. Got to get some reward soon.
Away he goes. Maynard heads wide with the kick in. Good thinking and good execution too. Searching kick. Rampy takes an excellent grab. Parker working hard and presenting well. Grundy. He's done brilliantly. Warner finds himself unattended.
This to get the margin back to just 1 point.
That won't make the distance. Cameron showing why he's such a good defender. The Pies are red hot at the moment. Maynard pushes into space and receives the footy. No one can mark. Papley. Can they catch them out on the turnover? He's wrapped up. The Swans will have one eye on the clock. Grundy gets his hand to it. They have a good understanding, those two. Warner knew the tackle was coming. That is going very close.
The Pies can't fall into the trap of trying to save the game. They need to keep taking it on.
Quaynor to bring it in. The kick is precise. A chance to clear now. Frampton, good vision there. The Pies finishing strongly. Rowbottom, Spoils. Cunningham, terrific tackle. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Big clearance to win here. Crisp, how will the umpire see this? Cameron, Dacos has worked hard to present. The Pies are finishing with a wet sail.
Going at his second.
Snaps at goal, but it's off target.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
Can they finally clear it this time? Cunningham, Blakey, just trying to get it out of the area. That's a bit of a gift. Probing ball. Mitchell had it and lost it. Schiltz couldn't get a disposal.
He had prior opportunity.
He's generally a good kick. Grundy, delightfully done. Florence, can he hit a target? Quaynor went bang. Papley fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Dangerous place to lose it. Crisp throws it on the boot. Rampy spoils. He'll be sore in the morning. Thought his way through it. Gathers at half back. Gets his kick despite the heat. Grundy all alone in the centre square. Normally delivers. Warner with a chance to send it forward. McLean does the crumbing. From the pocket. Looks good. Is good.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
The Swans were after the first, and they've got it. The big men fly. He's under close attention. Dacos. He's run into trouble. Side bottom. Closed him down. Delivers to centre half forward. DeGoey gathers. Met solidly. Crisp. Murphy. Dacos. Ignoring the corridor for now. They're moving the footy well here. The Pies looking ominous. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
He wasn't under any pressure there. That's a bad mistake.
Goes wide with the kick. What can they muster from the back half? His field kicking is normally first rate. No one can mark. Dacos. He's stopped in his tracks. No one deserves to lose. It's been a tremendous contest. Grundy has rucked tirelessly. Parker, Florence, Haywood. He might have thought about the corridor. No one can mark. McDonald. He ran into a brick wall. He's not one to take a backward step.
The Swans are not getting their hands on the ball anywhere near enough, so they need to turn that around if they're going to go on to win.
It's been a great duel between the two big men. Dacos, side bottom. That's skillful. Cameron. The Pies look well drilled. Frampton. Mitchell gathers on the half volley. He's caught. Schiltz. Who's at home? Myercheck has been a real live wire.
This will ease the nerves just a little.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work.
They're missing some opportunities and it could really come back to bite.
Lloyd heads wide with the kick in. Good work rate. Doesn't often waste it. No one can mark. Florence. Can he mop up? Warner. Blasts away. Heaney. Strong grab. The aerialists will battle for this ball. Amati uses the body well.
Straight in front. Should not miss.
Amati has one already. Now it's two.
It might have looked an easy shot, but it's surely not when the game is potentially on your boot.
Neither side deserves to lose. This has been a titanic struggle. Cameron wins it out of the centre. De Goey, Rampy, spoils. Crisp, sloppy hands, and they've turned it over. Campbell, they've worked it well. Was that a legal disposal? The defenders will be nervous. Moore is like the Rock of Gibraltar. The Swans have denied them the corridor. Halfback. Mitchell wins a huge ball. De Goey, side bottom. Murphy in the right spot. Pendlebury, good kick. They've opened them up here. Dacos, they've worked it well. How's the entry? Lipinski kicking for his first. McCartan tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
Danger averted, frantic defence.
Away he goes. They're just about there. Cunningham, Blakey gives it everything. Florence heads towards half forward. Howe making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. This should end in a shot at goal. Oh, that is a contender for mark of the round.
Can he deliver? You'd back him more often than not.
It's online. Will it have the carry? No one can mark.
Rushed over, and now they can reset.
They need to go coast to coast. Moore marks in the back pocket. Quaynor, Heaney gathers. He's missed it.
He just needed to steady himself better before kicking on that occasion.
Got to get this down the other end quickly. Moore can keep it moving. Good looking kick. Manages to find a teammate. Siren. Agony for one team. Ecstasy for the other. What a game of football. It was always likely to go down to the wire. Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the next match. Until then, it's bye for now.